good. What is that? Alright, well, the engine's off because we had some kind of weird problem, a scraping sound, and the water stopped coming out. Some of you were right about what our engine problem was. In our last two episodes, we've been chasing a problem with our engine, which was black smoke, a weird exhaust smell, and an inability to get more than about half throttle. Seeing something odd in the water separator, I changed the fuel filters, drained and refilled the fuel tank, then tested the engine at the slip and everything seemed okay. But it's hard to tell when you're tied up at the slip, so we took the boat out for a ride. I haven't revved up the engine too much yet, just cruising through the marina, so the jury's still out on if once we get out there and really get some speed up, and I can kind of see what our speed is for the amount of throttle I'm giving it if the engine's performing right. Even though I could run it in the slip in gear, it just didn't seem like the same thing as knowing I should be hitting a certain speed and all that. If you look down, you'll see like a stream of smoke coming out, so we're probably just going to turn around.
Well, it's not anything black like it was.
Well, how about this? See, that never used to be there like that. That's the smoke that I've been having. That's the indication of the problem. You know? Now, yeah, there's the smell too. But one thing we know now is that it's the fuel isn't causing the issue because we have nice fresh fuel in the tank. So it's good we eliminated one of the issues. So I just have to think about what I'm going to do next. I don't think it revs up as high as it used to, and when I rev it really high, a lot of black smoke comes out and that smell. So it runs. It looks like it runs clean when I don't rev it. The exhaust looks clean. The smoke doesn't smell. Because I feel like there's something a little off in the way it feels too. Like when it used to vibrate the floor and the way it used to sound. Something's a little different. The sun's gonna go down pretty soon, so we're gonna find a little anchorage here to enjoy the sunset and chill out. Oh, this is really nice after working so hard today. And getting out here, it's so nice too. It's like beautiful weather. It's supposed to be a high tomorrow of like 82, but the morning it's going to be 67. So we're hoping to paddleboard in the morning when it's like 72. That'll be nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's fall, y'all.
Yep.
Here's to a beautiful sunset and
yeah.
Beautiful night.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Man, when it's going down, it really goes fast. Like you can see it moving under the horizon. Look at that. It's a quarter of the way under the trees. Now it's almost halfway.
Wow.
We got some dinner going in here.
Got some arroz con frijoles and yuca. Well, we are getting ready to eat some dinner. Really good dinner, but there's a little problem. We still haven't fixed the table. You might recall that on our way back from Key West, I forgot to latch it up there, and subsequently the table fell during one of our wave incidents, and Jason's gonna fix that soon.
7:30 p.m. No, it's the thing, there's not a lot to do on the boat. We brought some books to read, but I don't really feel like reading. So we'll probably just like, I don't know, eat our dinner and go to bed early and get up real early to paddleboard. Alright, we got the bed going. It's real dark out here. I don't really see anything anymore. It's only about 9 o'clock. There's nothing else to do really, so. That was really good. I had a good sleep.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
It was super calm. You couldn't even tell the boat was moving.
It seemed pretty calm.
Yeah, very calm. Make some coffee. So he's making some breakfast, and I got the paddle boards out.
Babieja with eggs, but I would call it machaca con huevos.
This is good. Made it ashore. I don't think anyone's camping on here. Oh wow, this looks different after that last hurricane. Alright, I came alongside this big old beast sitting out here in the anchorage. You can hear those barnacles underneath. I'm gonna drift down as we take a look at it. And those windows have been resealed many, many times.
Successfully made it back without falling in.
This ladder, I need to take this ladder home and refinish it. It's getting all, yeah, it just needs to be done. It was brand new, or it just got redone when we bought this boat a couple years ago, but it's just bad now, so those don't get all soaked. I'm gonna get home, take this whole ladder home. It just comes out with 2 pins. Sounds like our low water alarm's going off. That means we're only a foot under the keel here. The tide is going out, which is why we're leaving now. Oh, you got a mile, right? Cruise out of here. Goodbye, little anchorage. .7 feet under the keel. Yeah, it's pretty shallow right now. That's why we're gonna go back. So we got to get back before low tide today. See, we're on the way down. Oh yeah. All good. What is that? All right, well, the engine's off because we had some kind of weird problem, a scraping sound, and the water stopped coming out, and I shut the engine off because it did not sound good and no water was coming out. Then the temperature was fine. But I'm going to go back to the anchorage here, throw the anchor down, and see if I can figure out what's going on. So at the last minute, I'm going to do a spin here.
It's a good thing we're drifting in that direction.
Yeah, we're going back to where we were anchored. And if we have to get towed or something, I'll make sure we have enough room here. But we don't have a lot of time. We only have a foot under us and tide's going down. So, all right, I'm going to spin around and go put the anchor down. belt's on. Good.
Do we have any extra water pumps?
Well, let me see. Belt's still on, so, but it could have been slipping. You might need to start it up and look and see what's happening. If it's spinning, well, no, the water pump doesn't hook on the belt. The water pump's geared. That means I wonder if it could also be that we sucked up something into the grate, or the grate just got something like weeds on it and it's not sucking water. I'll take this little cap off and we'll see. It's just 4 Phillips head screws. Okay. If this water pump looks good, then we might just have seaweed on the intake outside. Oh, wait a minute. No, I think I see something. Oh yeah, the water pump broke. See that little piece in there? It's a little vein broke on it. You know, probably should have changed that after our trip. So I'll just change that out. Hopefully I have one. Oh wait, there's a pin I gotta take out here first. This washer comes out. Switch over to I ground these down on this one so they'd be smaller and fit in here. I was trying to use the other ones. Oh, there you go. That's it right there. You lose this pin, and hopefully you have a second one. Now, keep this pushed forward so you don't pull the shaft out. Why won't it come out? Doesn't want to come off there. Rusty. Aha! There it is. But I gotta get the old one out of here. I only have about 20 minutes to do this before the tide's gonna be too low and I can't get back into the marina. I've got this one stuck halfway. I'm gonna try and put a little oil in here so it slides on there a little easier. Just a little drop of oil in here to get. Oh. Okay, there. Whew. There it is. Look at that. It's got 2 broken fins. Here's the new one. And now I gotta see if I can get that little piece of rubber out of there. I usually take a knife and like pick this center pin out just like a 1/16 of an inch, just to give that ridge, more of a ridge for me to put this pin on. Otherwise, putting this pin is really hard. What was a weird noise it made? All right, we got the new water pump installed. Let's try this, see what happens. There's that noise again. The reason the water pump broke is because the water stopped flowing. What is that noise in here? Let's open this. I think I have an idea what this might be. I smell exhaust. That's not good. In a way, I'm super relieved to see this because this was the very next step for troubleshooting this engine problem. The exhaust riser, which a lot of people said might be clogged and sounded like what was causing the symptoms of our engine problem. So at least now I have a clear next step to take. Well, it kind of sucks riding along with this noise and the exhaust coming out there and water going in our bilge, but at least we're able to move and get back to our dock. There's the bilge pump coming on because we're pumping water into the boat instead of out the exhaust. Some of you were right about what our engine problem was. Your arm can't fit in there and your head can't fit in there and there's nowhere to lean. It's just working on a boat, baby. There's always something. Realize how hard this is to do all these videos and take care of this boat?